Okay, so this week was amazing, and before we get into it, I think we need a drum roll. Can I just adopt him as my grandpa? Is that like a thing? Anyway, after 500 witnesses, 2,800 subpoenas, 500 search warrants, 50 phone taps, the Mueller report finds no collusion. And I hear somebody's ratings are suffering just a little bit over on MSNBC.
Russia, Moscow, Russian, pro-Russian, the Russians, Moscow, Russia, Putin, Russia against.
Anyway, Trump's first rally since the report was released was held in Michigan. Here's the clip.
3 years of lies and smears and slander. The Russia hoax is finally dead. The collusion delusion is over. I could have told you that 2.5 years ago very easily.
In other news, a conservative's dorm room door was lit on fire at Tulane University. The victim was Tulane University's Turning Point USA president. He wasn't hurt, thankfully. 3 students were arrested, 2 who go to Tulane and the other goes to Brown University. I mean, lighting doors on fire, are we Dwight from The Office? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, in other news, guess who was arrested? The one and only mainstream media's favorite creepy porn lawyer who represented Stormy Daniels, Michael Avenatti. In his first interview since the arrest, he said that he is, quote, scared. Speaking of slimy lawyers and sliminess altogether, Jussie Smollett, the charges have been dropped. How? Rational people on both sides are obviously outraged about this and about how much money was wasted on this lunatic and his hoax. Charles Barkley has been pretty outspoken about this since day one. Here's a clip of him from the other night.
There's probably going to be some resentment. So the bottom line is everybody lost in this scenario. Yeah, it's not good.
No.
And this is where it gets interesting. Even Rahm Emmanuel, who was Obama's chief of staff, he says that Jussie got special treatment. Even Rahm Emmanuel. What is going on? And in the latest and perhaps my favorite twist, Jussie's lawyer is now saying that perhaps his attackers were dressed in whiteface.
Squeeze me? Oh, no, you did.
And lastly, if you didn't catch it, I interviewed Miss Laura Loomer this week. The interview is up on Culttture's YouTube. It was about her latest protest in California with Sabo and the banners they hung about Elon and Care from the Hilton. It's amazing. Go check it out. I'm Elly Maye. Follow Culttture. I'll see you next week.